I visited the Anderson collection, and it was the first time in 3 years I'd been there for some reason. And I found myself lost because so many of the touchstones I had had for the long run that I'd been going there had been moved, which is, fine. It's what museums should be doing. And the placement actually did bolster some of the adjacencies. But still, the Gottlieb is still visible next to, more or less, Figure 8 by Franz Klein. But what had been the centerpiece, Lucifer by Jackson Pollock, the large, beautiful Rothko, and the David Smith piece has sort of been moved around. But one of the things that's been added is Jackson Pollock's Totem Lesson No. 1 from 1944. And this is one of his biomorphic pieces. It's before he really discovered abstract expressionism as we understand it today, and instead, there are forms in here that are recognizable. There are things that look like fish skeletons. There's at least one face, and other sort of visual messaging, but at the same time, it feels non-objective. They are forms inhabiting a space that is this closed-in sort of frame idea. This is not the expansive across canvasness that we were seeing just a few years later from Pollock. Instead, it is a confinement. And to me, that is the difference between his works of the late 40s and early 50s and his work of the early and mid 40s. It is this idea that the canvas is holding something in his more biomorphic works, while at the same time, in the 50s, it was that we were just seeing an aspect, a moment, a piece. This piece is beautiful. The color use is remarkable and shows, I think, really where he was going to be going. There's white and bright yellow golds that are used as highlights among muted blues and grays, pinks, and just black. It is a piece that feels whole. Whereas often, Pollock pieces don't feel like they are a whole. They feel like they are a part of a whole. This is a great piece, and where it's positioned in the collection makes a fair lot of sense. It's next to a David Park piece. That's beautiful. So I'll be doing some more pieces about the Anderson collection shortly because, well, frankly, I love it. So stay tuned.